Welcome to the HHJ iTV News from our studios in Perry, Georgia.
Thank you for joining us on Houston County's news source, HHJ iTV. I'm Jessica Clark. Shelley Simmons, the former announcer for the Warner Robins High School football team, has been charged with 2 additional counts of child molestation. According to Sergeant Doug Blackman with the Houston County Sheriff's Office, Simmons turned himself into the Houston County Jail Friday at 10:20 a.m. Simmons was previously charged with 2 counts of child molestation in November. The 4 charges of molestation against Simmons concerned 4 different victims. Blackman stated that Simmons was given an additional $2,500 bond for each of the 2 charges. Discussions were heated at Thursday's City Council meeting in Warner Robins. Mayor Chuck Shaheen and Councilman Bob Wilbanks had a major disagreement about the implementation of the Carl Vinson pay study. During the discussion of the proposed 1.5% cost of living raise, Wilbanks said that he felt the pay study should be implemented. Shaheen questioned where the money would come from to implement the pay study and the current budget, noting that the city's financial officers said the city could do the implementation better in 2013. Shaheen did not comment if this item would be voted on during the council's regular session meeting Monday. The Board of Education employees received a special performance Friday morning. More local news is coming up.
What do you see when you look back at the history of Houston Healthcare? You see healthcare centers opening, expanding, growing with our community. People helping people, where we live and work, because it's our home too. The very best care, compassionate specialists using visionary technology. When you look back, what you see is that Houston Healthcare is always looking forward. Houston Healthcare, 50 years of future.
Welcome back to HHJ iTV News. Perry Primary School's pre-K class filled the Board of Education's main office with Christmas cheer Friday morning. Over 100 students filed into the building's theater to perform Christmas carols for their families and the employees at the board office. The caroling started with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the performance ended with Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Mark Scott reading A Christmas Story. The students then went to the New Perry Hotel to spread more holiday cheer through downtown Perry. This past Wednesday at Tucker Elementary School's Leadership Day, community members, parents, and teachers were greeted by students with a good morning, a handshake, and a how are you. A student-led leadership notebook conference was held as part of the program. This allowed student representatives from each grade level to share their weaknesses and strengths with teachers and parents. Leadership Day showcased the student leaders and their work with Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is in practice at the school. Your local sports update is next.
You can't put a price on your vision. As a law enforcement officer, my eyesight is crucial. I had heard about Dr. Gayton and Eyesight Associates from other law enforcement officers, and I came in and found out that I was a candidate for the LASIK procedure. My results are bar none. I can see 20/20, and I am legal to drive without the aid of contacts or glasses.
We at Eyesight Associates want to be your eye care specialist.
Congratulations are in order for former Northside High football lineman Brett Moore. Georgia Southern University announced this week that Moore, a starter at right tackle for the entire regular season, was honored by the American Football Coaches Association with a selection to the 2011 FCS All-America team. The senior lineman helped the Georgia Southern Eagles to their first Southern Conference championship since 2004 with a 9-2 record in the regular season. Moore had 44 knockdown blocks, 11 coming in one game against Western Carolina. Even though today is the last day of the school semester, the athletic scene will be every bit as busy as Christmas weekend approaches. Tonight, Perry and veterans are still in the Region 2 AAA mode, each with doubleheaders at home. The Panthers will take on the Rutland High Hurricanes from Macon. And for Brett Hardy and the boys team, it will be a chance to end a skid of 4 losses in a row, not to mention 4 consecutive region setbacks. Jeff Winston and the Lady Panthers have had similar bad luck in league games lately with 3 straight losses. The Veterans Warhawk host Peach County High tonight. With the exception of a 20-point win over Perry, fans can rely on Greg Nix and the Warhawk boys to stage a pretty good game, as their 4 other region contests were decided by a total of 10 points. On Saturday, the annual Chick-fil-A Bear Brawl gets cranking at Houston County High Bear Den. First-round games for the girls are Peach County versus Dublin, Monroe versus Carver Columbus, Warner Robins versus Bleckley County, and host Houston County against Twiggs County. The boys' first-round pairings are Carver Columbus versus Peach County, Warner Robins versus Bleckley County, Northside versus Dublin, and host Houston County against Heritage of Conyers. Your weekend weather forecast is after the break.
Hello folks, I'm Lee Pickard of Midstate RV Center in Byron. It's time to get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. That's why we've created some special RV deals just for you. That's right, for a limited time we're offering this great 30-foot travel trailer with bunks, sleeps 6, for only $14,972 or just $149 a month. So what are you waiting for? Come to Midstate RV Center in Byron and experience a whole new way to see the world.
At Pruitt Air Conditioning, our philosophy has always been simple: to keep you comfortable whether your home or business is hot or cold.
From maintaining your current system to possibly upgrading to a new, more efficient system that could qualify for up to $1,200 in rebates, we're here for you.
What are you doing?
I forgot what to do with my hands.
Just put them down. Call us today in Warner Robins at 953-4986 or in Eastman at 374-1481.
Let Pruitt do it.
Today has been uncharacteristically warm with a high close to 80. Tonight we'll have a low of 50. Saturday the high is in the upper 60s and the low is 35. Sunday we'll have sunny skies with a high of 65 and a low of 34. That's your news, sports, and weather. Thanks for joining us.